okay. Yes, you're patting away. You're enjoying. It's like she's in the spa.
I'm so confused. I'm sorry. I've got 12 people telling me what to do over here, and I'm still confused.
Well, oh
I'm
my
sorry.
goodness. Well, don't listen to them, Jillian.
Okay, I'm only listening to you. All right. So here's the thing, and this is the truth, and I have to tell you, I never honestly used Spackle until I started working with Laura, and then I was like, all right, I'll try it, and I was like, oh my God, I didn't even know I needed this as bad as I needed it. So here's the thing, you put on your makeup, right? You put on your moisturizers, you put on your foundation, you walk out of the house, and you're like, oh my God, I look great, right? My foundation, everything's fabulous. An hour later, what the heck happened? Because everything is broken up. It's like you get the lines here, your makeup splits apart, nothing looks fresh. So then, you say, well, I have to put my makeup on like more like a bone dry skin, but you can't do that because the makeup looks horrible. It's like putting paint on a dry, cracky wall. So Laura pioneered, she was one of the first ones in the beauty industry to pioneer under makeup primer. But here's the difference between hers, and here's why I think hers is so popular, so award-winning, and I will not leave the house without it, is because hers is so lightweight. So have you ever put on a primer and it's like, oh, it's silicone, it's like, woo, and it slides off your face and then everything slides with it? So the one that we're talking about today is her Spackle Hydrating. It is so light, look at this, it's so lightweight, right? You put it on, you put your moisturizers and your serums on first. You let them sink in a minute, you put your Spackle over it. Your Spackle locks in those serums and moisturizers, okay? It's like a pop and lock. It's gonna lock those in. So now we've created this beautiful barrier. You wait literally 20 seconds. Like I'm sitting here waiting, it's drying. You put your foundation on top of it, whether it be a powder, whether it be a liquid, whether it be a cream. It locks in that makeup for all day wear. And it retexturizes the surface of the skin so your skin is nice and smooth and even, like priming a wall before you paint it. This one, however, is a multitasking spackle, which a lot of hers are, but I love this one, especially this time of year, because it's a hydrating spackle. So this one has like something in it called kupawa seed butter, which is this really ultra hydrating, I don't want to call it a butter, it's more like an oil. It's got aloe in it. It's made up of 3/4 water. So really when you put it on, it's so delicious. Even if you just wore it on your day off and didn't wear makeup, it just sinks in.
Well, I love how easy it is too to use the spackle because it just goes on with your hands. You don't need them, this is one of the very few items in the world of makeup that, really you could put on just with your hands. You don't need a brush or anything.
No, right now,
and it's perfect for this time of year.
It's great for this time of year. Now, they asked me to take off my face makeup when I came in so I could start fresh. So I was like, wait, what? So I took off my makeup. So right now, this is just skin, and I'm putting the spackle on top of it. But you can see that the spackle actually does give the skin a softer look. I have on concealer, I do have on concealer, and I do have on eye makeup and lips, but my skin itself is bare because we're gonna show the foundation and something else.
Okay.
So it does soften the skin. It does blur the little imperfections, especially I like to go like up around this area where my makeup tends to break apart the most. For a lot of women, it breaks up in here because listen, this is where we have so much expression in our face.
Now, Claire has a really good question. She says, can we mix in our liquid foundation with the spackle?
Actually,
Isn't that an interesting question?
That's a really interesting question. I'll tell you what, I would say with some spackle, yes, like maybe the ethereal spackle or the champagne spackle because you're trying to get some kind of luminosity to it. But really, like a primer, you want to lay it down first. What you could do, however, is you could mix your foundation with your moisturizer if you wanted to sheer it out. But I think that the spackle has such a purpose that you should probably just lay it down on the skin as is. Like this is dry now. There's no silicone. There's no stickiness. It's just a nice, even barrier for me to get to the next step.
All right. Well, let me tell everyone what this is, because here you're actually getting 2 of these spackles, and these are going to be 2 ounces each. And instead of paying $60, $30 each, you're getting them both home for $39, and you can even pay for them over 3 months. So if you want them, 13 bucks gets them home. To try them out, go to beautyiq.com. You can call the number on your screen, or you can click that link right above the chat and make sure that you get that Spackle. It is perfect for this time of year. I've got a question for Tiffany in our chat. She's going to work in 5 minutes, Jillian, and she is dying to know what lip color you have on.
Oh my gosh, everybody asked me this question. Okay, Tiffany. I put on loads of lip spackle, which makes it really beige. That's probably what you're seeing. But then this is not one of the colors coming up, but I brought it out with me because I live in it.
But we have a nudes color palette coming up.
It's coming up. This is sugarcane lip gloss, and I'm going to take it off when we get to the nudes. But this is I just want to be really honest. This is Laura Geller's sugarcane lip gloss, and it's just one that I throw on when I'm running out the door.
Okay.
I have to be honest. It's sugarcane. We're going to show the other colors
now,
later.
do any of these colors from later kind of work like that?
Oh gosh, those are gorgeous.
The nudes?
Wait till you see those later. I'm going to
All right,
put
so
those
this is the
on.
nudes. That's coming up a little bit later. You can actually see the information scrolling on your screen right now if you are watching us on Facebook. And of course, I always try and get to your questions as quickly as possible. Lots of people are asking very interesting questions in our chat.
Give it to me. I love talking to I love these ladies.
I know,
They're so
I know.
Nice.
Does powder foundation work well over Spackle?
Yes.
We love that.
Absolutely.
It's like made for it, right?
It's made, Spackle, think of it this way. You've got your moisturizers and your serums, right? And then what happens is you want